Guys, good effort, good effort. It was close. It was close. I'd just like to say I'm proud of all of you for trying to like drag this game out, except for Bruiser. I'll be honest, his disgraceful performance, but that's fine. So Smiley's going to do early game, but guys, before we start, if you guys want to have a chance of making playoffs, what did I say about Elise? Shweti, what did I say?
Don't pick.
Don't pick this shit, right? And then what'd you do? You picked this shit. So our comp is Caitlyn Elise, Oriana, Sejuani, Renekton. You're saying after 15 minutes, if anything goes wrong, we're gonna FF. Right? Like we have zero scaling, guys. Zero scaling. Are you T1? You're like T1 reverse, guys. You're T1 reverse. Like what the like look at this fucking look at my screen, guys. How can you do this, Shorty? This is disgraceful. You pick Elise, you first pick Elise and you do this with zero vision, and then you kill yourself. Like if you want to play this champion, you cannot make mistakes. That's why we cannot play this champion. We need to play solid, easy to play champions with some scaling. Understand? I'm not picking this shit ever again. I don't want to see this ever again. Or I'm going to your house and I'm shitting in front of your house. No joke. I'm going to take the biggest shit you've ever seen. Okay, now Smiley will be a bit more professional and talk to you about early game. Because I think all of you guys were mega inting, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, let's go, Smiley. Super drunken guy.
Guys, you know Chris is just doing this for content, like ignore him.
No, I'm not.
Guys,
I mean 100% of it.
Can you see my screen?
I just mean it, guys. Take it to heart. Take it personal.
Guys, just like first thing, like I don't care, like for example, if Elise is like your champ to play, you know? But whether you're playing like, let's say this is Caitlyn, Nico, Ezreal, Karma, or whatever, right? It's like range versus range. It's super important you plan like your level 1, right? Whether that's like using your top lane ward and brush, or like syncing up and like doing something, pushing them out. But this just looks like solo queue to me, you know? Like for example, if you want to do something like this, like you can call Ori to put ball here, scout, and then Bruiser just walks down, and at least like we are 3v1 on this guy initially, you know? Maybe we get his flash, maybe we get his cleanse, you know? So like if you want to do something like this, just include your team as much as possible.
Okay, perfect.
Like it's fine. Like because if you get this guy's flash, for example, it's obviously mega good for your lane. Like cleanse too. Like if you get his cleanse level 1 like this, even if you use flash, you know he can't play the game. Like it's and one cocoon, he's dead. So this is just like main thing for me. Obviously, matchup still goes fine because they use condition to kill you. I think it's just really important, like when we play this kind of matchup spot, that we prioritize like your condition over jungle here. For example, like for here, you guys should call that we can't move on this wave. Because for your matchup, you guys should know that you need to crash this next wave and make it hard on them for them on bounce. So it's fine to call Seju to hover, but it's important for you guys to be like realistic for your jungle's sake too. Like you have no mid prio, like Aurora has perma move, and like their bot lane can always like cross like this if you don't push this next wave. Like look at this, they can't match you now, right? And they have mid move.
Yes.
So this crab is gone. So just tell your jungle, like hover base, go top crab, or like make him cross for top crab, and just focus on getting this wave because you know you're on a timer. You know, Nocturne will do this crab. You ward try, you one shot next wave, and then you play your matchup. Like maybe you take a base screw if you think bounce is hard, for example. But like the fact like this is just GG already, you know. If this Ezreal plays like a human, like you guys are 4-0 GG. Like we can never fight this. We should know it. Like for me, it's your job here, bot lane. Because you should know this. But also Bruiser, I think you can call like Aurora move. Like I can't do shit. Like
yeah, I said I can kind of follow her, but it's hard.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think it's just like coping, you know. And like when you guys play this kind of matchups, like your state in the game is so fucking important. Because if something like this happens in your early game, like you can't play the game, Gru. Like you should know. And then so this is like already like kind of boom for me. And then a lot of the game is just like for me, Aegis is finding like miracle play after miracle play when it should be lost from draft. Because if you lose early with this comp against this comp, it's just kind of you know. Like when you're fed, Bruiser, like we need you inside to generate some kind of pressure. Like right now, the game is still playable because we have a Renekton getting perma prime into Ornn, and Ori who wins into Aurora, like perma. So like my Caitlyn matching this Aurora inside makes no sense because what happens now if you have Caitlyn inside into Aurora, even if you're 2v1 against this Aurora, he can like threaten you guys, so you need jungle on side. And they will just have Nico, Ezreal mid, pushing in my Ori, like, who's 4-0 by the way. So like, I think it's this opening here. After this, we get some nice picks. Like, Gru, you just need to go mid on this opening. And Bruce, you need to go outside. It's fine, because you have TP, right? You can catch this.
I said to him to come mid, and I'm gonna go TP bot.
Yeah, you can catch this and TP out, right? And we're probably dropping this and just playing your side with friends on TP top. But the moment for me, when we send Caitlyn bot here, like, it's GG, by the way. If they're a good team, like, just straight up GG.
Yes, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like
Alright
that.
guys, we're not picking this.
Because, like, you can't play into them. They can 1v3 you mid. And my bot lane can't even play into this Aurora, like 2v1. Like, he can just play slow, chunk you guys out. Like, you can't touch him.
Yeah.
So this is, like, super important, especially when we play these kind of champs. Like, you just have to accept, Gru, your game is kind of and the only way you win is, like, your solo laners, jungle, like, carrying the game, you know? So.
Guys, something that I talked to you guys about yesterday was what? I asked for two things. I asked for you guys to focus on making plans, right? Yeah. And not to be lazy from level 1. The biggest reason that I don't want to, like, play a lot of variety of champions is that we need to leverage our best player, right? We need to put him in the best position to carry. That's step 1. So, like, I want to put Aegis in positions to carry. I don't want him on, like, scaling picks, but also, on early game tempo champions, ideally. But also, when you pick things like Caitlyn and Elise, the way that you play the map and the way that you play with this composition is really different from how you would play with a traditional composition.
I mean, it's also really hard.
It's really different,
really
and it's very hard. Like, you can never misstep. You need to perma-get vision around bot. You need to play mid into bot. You need to know, like, a lot of steps to play this properly. Does that make sense?
It's hard, right?
Yeah, if at any point you mess up the swap or you mess up, like, one turn and you die on bot, the way Caitlyn works is that, I mean, Caitlyn specifically, and Elise kind of too, is that if Caitlyn doesn't win early game, which is one of her strongest points, she's not going to spike until, like, 3 core. Like, she's a really weird champion because most champions scale slowly, right? But your champion, it kind of gets, like, mega strong, and then you have this, like, dip, you know? So like, the fact that we go into this game with almost zero planning around how to play around bot, it's just like this level 1 cheese that you did, Shoity, right? And then, like, relying on Aegis to find something on the map, for me, is a really big red flag. You know, you guys need to understand that you're not going to win this game. And the other thing is, okay, so Caitlyn's out. He's dead in the game. And so now you should be, like, desperate because, okay, your Renekton is also, you're gapping top, right? You're winning top. So the only avenue for you to win is now through top. You guys already need to think about this. So now it really needs to be about how can I put Caitlyn in positions which she can kind of at least farm and play the game. And how can we try to leverage the fact that this Renekton is mega strong? But what do we do instead? We send Caitlyn into bot into Aurora. As you said, you probably want him in bot, no? Yeah. I think in this case. Yeah. You probably want to put Caitlyn mid, Orianna bot, and Elise should be, like, looking for plays and covering top, you know? And Sedge, you should not even hit these grubs. You should think about, like, covering top, because this is the only play they have, right? But instead, we use a lifeline in the game. Because let's be honest, this guy's not carrying anything. Okay, I'm not flaming you, Bruiser. I'm saying you're champion. I'm saying you're champion. Because you have
hard to play against Ezreal.
Bro, you're playing against Ezreal and, like, triple dive, and you're building Road of Ages tier. You're not doing any damage, right? You're not. You're just not.
We can play Aura side too.
Yeah, I mean, you can, but
no. But I think
keep the map
build is good against Aurora.
No, it's good, but my point is, it's not a carry build. You know, you're not going to be able to, like, blast through Ornn and Nocturne. You know, if you play damage, you're going to get one shot. If you play tank, you're not going to do enough damage. And your backline champions, like Caitlyn, Elise, are just not going to do the damage for you to win team fights. So it's reliant on like, this Renekton to carry. But we make no plans to, like, get this guy back in the game, you know? Or, like, snowball off this lead. He's stomping top, guys. So now we need to pivot from, okay, let's play full bot side, which we didn't even talk about, to, okay, let's keep Renekton ahead in the game. And every tempo that we use is to try to leverage his strength and find fights around Renekton. Right? Sorry?
Yeah, I mean...
What?
I think in this case, like, the most important for me is, like, Ori plays bot.
Yes.
Because, like, this Aurora has no ult, no flash from the
previous I just don't want a situation where, like, my Elise is stuck bot with Caitlyn.
Yeah,
I think that's mega bad.
The worst thing is we're getting pushed in mid and pushed in bot. I want my Caitlyn pushed in mid, just catching waves, and I want my Ori pressuring bot my Renekton pressuring top, and they have to choose, you know?
Well, that too. But for me, the point I'm trying to make is, okay, when you're really behind, guys, you can't just sit back and scale. Because if you farm and they farm, they're going to farm more than you because they're ahead. This is a basic principle of being behind. So you need this, and you're getting outscaled, so it's even worse. So you need this guy like running around like a complete like animal, like finding plays everywhere, just being crazy, like throwing cocoons, you know, finding dives, like killing this horn. You know what I mean? So like, so you can't do this if Caitlyn's bot alone, because like you're gonna get repeat dived 5 million times. You know. So even just from this perspective, it's so bad. If you consider everything, it's extra bad. You know?
Whoa.
And you still kill him, you get the grub. Okay, so you should talk about the proxy as well, and
no,
you should.
Maybe I'll just go next game.
No, I think you should talk about this. I think it's important.
About proxy?
I mean, it's like a small point, but actually it's not that small.
It's not small.
Yeah,
it's
I can
important.
go through this because it's this play here, right? Like we get one mid wave of prior, right? Because they're basing.
Yes.
So we have literally one turn in the whole game now where Caitlyn has a wave mid, and we decide to use it into top. So like this is like one move you guys gonna get like for a long time, because they can stay on map forever after this. So I think here when you guys are playing like Brewster, you need to know that this is like, I don't know what the comps for. You need to know that this move is like gonna happen once in a blue moon this game, and you have to play now like on this wave. This is your play wave, you know. So when you drop like this, it's bad. Like you have to dive now.
Yes.
And for you too, Sup Jungle here. Like even if Brewster's trolling, I think we just throw our and just try and make it work.
Sed's just like Q ult, you know, just Q ult this guy.
Just try and make this work, because we're not gonna get another turn, right? And then we have to sprint back mid because my Kate can dove. And then
we have to be faster, right?
Yeah. But you also need to know, Brewster.
Yeah, and I have to follow the wave. Yeah, I have to follow the wave.
And I think you push it a bit too quick too. Like you should look at your tempo here.
Oh, okay.
But like we just have to know that this play has to work. Like it's the only play we're gonna get in a long time. Like 3-man move like this. And KG should probably also just hover for ult, because you going back mid, it's not gonna make a difference.
I think if Sedge Q ults, Orianna ults, and Kate ults, he's dead. 100%.
Yeah, so I think
she's dead 100%.
Caitlyn completes a rotate, and I
should just
mid wave, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's needed, Marcus, because I think we just one-shot this guy, and probably we can cross back to mid and help Kate catch, and Orias takes this. But like my point of view makes serious. Like I think you have like an idea behind how you play, right? But I think you're a little bit too like focused on yourself here, because if you're watching map here, like my Kate is gonna get, they're gonna Kate on this wave, because we see no one topside when we're making this play.
For sure.
So we know they're not defending top. So this proxy is actually kind of useless when you think about it. Like you just need to use this wave move and fog mid and try and like salvage the game.
Yeah, I thought I was the one who's gonna get right.
Yeah.
So, like at least I wanted to generate, like take their wave as soon as possible. So if they commit on me, my team can maintain
get one extra turn, yeah. But because we're making a play on like one wave, this wave that you took is already the important wave, you know. So this extra turn you get from this wave doesn't matter in this game, you know.
I don't want to teach.
It's important to like differentiate.
I don't want to teach. I don't want to teach this concept like this makes. So something that you have to take into your future teams, okay, is it's not just about the turn. For me, it's just understanding that you're playing 3 lanes. Like if you show bot and Kate is stuck mid and we're showing top, and they will probably have vision topside, right? You're going to play 3 lanes. So even in different circumstances, if we're showing on top, they're going to have a turn to play on you or play on mid. Make sense? Yeah. So in general, like when your team is going to make a play on one side, you can never sit in a side lane like this. Unless you want to trade, like you want to give mid tower, right? So just as a general concept, if your team is calling something in your academy team or whatever, to dive somewhere, then you need to shift and protect, or Caitlyn will full shift and you're the one weak side mid, you know?
Yeah, gotcha.
Makes sense?
I thought about this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I want you, so like Smiley talks about a lot of advanced concepts, and like of course what he's saying is actually the perfect way of explaining it, but you need to get the bigger picture first, right? Because I feel like you're just not getting it. Sorry?
Yeah, for sure. I was not considering them attacking mid on this crash. That was super troll.
Yeah,
I was just considering them attacking me, right?
Yeah, but all of you guys know why you can't play 3 lanes, right? Because they will have numbers on one side always. So like, what's the point of killing this guy when they're gonna just trade and kill someone else, you know? And the other thing that you guys need to think about is like, when you get into games with like Orianna, control mages, or like Caitlyn, it's even more important to like defend this tower, you know? Like this tower is so important. You know, like
Against Nocturne is so important.
I mean,
Nocturne Ornn.
Yeah, but
No,
the play top is good.
Yeah, it is
because
mega
you had
good.
tempo.
It's
for
mega
it.
good. Yeah, it's
You
mega
just need
good.
to know what's next. Like you
Yeah.
need to know that it's a quick play, and then you need to know that you have to defend mid after. That's
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's
So
gotta be like an instant trigger, right? If my jungle
Yeah.
support is going to attack top, then I need to hover mid. Like I need to protect my Caitlyn.
exactly. I mean, I think it's a bit ill, but in LPL, for example, bro, if you siege mid, they'll like triple TP and fight for it. You know,
Yeah,
when it's
yeah.
like 1 HP. I'm not saying this is good. You should not do that. In fact, you should just give it in these situations. But yeah, just think about the 3-lane thing, bro. It doesn't even matter if you need to protect Caitlyn. If Caitlyn is top, you still need to be mid. You know.
Okay,
So I think we should just go next game, no?
Yeah.
Because this game was like
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.